So, starting on June 2nd, we will have a Mars-Beehive Conjunction where the red planet will appear to be inside the Beehive star cluster in the Cancer constellation. Venus will accompany the conjunction event on the same night, making this a magnificent opportunity to see and photograph two planets on the same night. Look towards the western sky after sunset to observe the celestial event. In astronomy, a conjunction refers to two celestial objects appearing close to each other in the night sky. On June 4th, we will have a full moon on this night known by the early Native American tribes as the strawberry moon because it signaled the time of the year to gather ripening fruit. It also coincides with the peak of the strawberry harvesting season. This full moon is also known as the rose moon and the honeymoon. At the same time, Venus will reach its greatest eastern elongation of 45.4 degrees from the Sun. Venus, the bright evening star, will be at its farthest distance from the Sun from our perspective, making it the best time to observe the planet. Venus will be in its last quarter phase when you look at the rocky world through a telescope during this time. You can spot the rocky planet in the western sky appearing as a very luminous star after sunset. Mars will also accompany the second planet from the Sun on the same night, making this another spectacular opportunity to spot two rocky worlds simultaneously. In astronomy, an elongation refers to the distance between the planet and the Sun as seen from our perspective. As celestial objects orbit the Sun, they appear to move closer and away from our star as seen from Earth, like in this example. Greatest elongation refers to the point in a planet's orbit where it appears farthest from the Sun from our perspective, making it the best time to observe the object from Earth because it will be at its farthest point above the horizon. On June 7th, the Moon will reach its perigee, its closest point to Earth in its orbit, at 364,900 kilometers from us. It means the Moon will appear slightly larger and brighter than usual, but the difference will be subtle to the naked eye. The Moon will be in its waning Gibbous phase with 88% illumination on this night. On June 10th, we will have a Moon-Saturn conjunction where a natural satellite will appear close to the rings of planet Saturn in the night sky. Look towards the eastern sky in the early morning to see the Moon and Saturn in conjunction. They will appear close to each other, creating a beautiful celestial pairing and a magnificent photographic opportunity. The Moon will be in its waning Gibbous phase with 58% illumination during this time. On June 12, we will have a Mercury-Pleiades Conjunction where the first planet from the Sun will appear close to the Pleiades star cluster. Uranus, Jupiter, the 36% illuminated crescent moon, and Saturn will accompany the conjunction event on this night, making this a magnificent photographic opportunity. However, Uranus will be too dim for the human eye to see and would require a telescope to find the gas giant. Look to the eastern sky before sunrise to witness the conjunction. You will also need a clear view of the horizon to find the elusive planet Mercury because it will be low to the sky on this night. On June 13th, we will have a Venus-Beehive Conjunction where the second planet from the Sun will appear close to the Beehive star cluster in the Cancer constellation. Mars will accompany Venus during this time, making this a spectacular photographic opportunity to capture two planets and a star cluster in one frame. Look towards the western sky after sunset to witness the beautiful alignment of Venus and the Beehive star cluster. On June 14th, we will have a Moon-Jupiter conjunction where the Moon will appear close to the most massive gas giant in the night sky. Uranus and Mercury will accompany the conjunction event, making this another magnificent chance for stargazing. However, Uranus will still be visible through a telescope since it is very dim in the heavens. Look towards the eastern sky to see these two celestial objects appearing close to each other. The Moon will be in its waning crescent phase with 17% illumination during this time. On June 16th, we will have a Moon-Pleiades Conjunction where a natural satellite will appear close to the famed Seven Sisters in the heavens, creating a captivating sight. Look towards the eastern sky after sunset to witness this celestial event. The Moon will be in its waning crescent phase with 5% illumination. On June 18th, the Moon will be in its new moon phase, which means it will not be visible in the night sky. It is the best time for stargazing and observing other celestial objects without the moonlight hindering the visibility of faint details in the heavens. So, if you plan on doing astrophotography, this night would have the ideal conditions for night sky imaging. On June 21st, we will have two events on the same day. The first is the Moon-Beehive Conjunction, where a natural satellite appears close to the Beehive star cluster in the Cancer constellation. Venus and Mars will accompany the conjunction event, making it a magnificent opportunity to capture multiple space objects on the same night. The Moon will be in its waxing crescent phase with 8% illumination during this time. Look to the western sky after sunset to see the celestial occurrence. Additionally, we will have the summer solstice on the same day at 14:51 Coordinated Universal Time, marking the beginning of summer in the Northern Hemisphere. The north pole of the Earth will tilt toward the Sun, causing the Sun to reach its northernmost position in the sky. This will be directly over the Tropic of Cancer at 23.44 degrees north latitude. It is the first day of summer or the summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, and the first day of winter or the winter solstice in the Southern Hemisphere. On June 22nd, we will have two events on the same night, and the first is the Moon-Venus Conjunction, where the Moon will appear close to the second planet from the Sun in the night sky. The Moon will then conjunct with Mars later in the night. Look towards the western sky after sunset to witness two separate conjunctions, creating a beautiful celestial gathering. The Moon will be in its waxing crescent phase with 14% illumination on this night. Finally, on June 23rd, we will have the Moon Apogee, where the Moon will reach its farthest point from Earth in its orbit at 5,400 kilometers from us. As a result, the Moon will appear slightly smaller and dimmer than usual, but the difference will be subtle. The Moon will be in its waxing crescent phase with 21% illumination on this night. So, that's it for the highlight astronomical events for June 2023, guys. It took me a while to get this video out because I also did another video project involving the third-year students in my college department. However, I hope you found this video useful and informative so far, and hopefully some or most of you can witness some or most of the astronomical events for this month. Without further ado, I wish you good luck, clear skies, and enjoy the universe before your eyes. And see you next time.